Hello. Look who's here. Mr. G's tough. He just saw a runner. So we're going to do a writing exercise. Mr. G's a little wriggly. So I'm going to set him down. My back's better, by the way. So back lifting the dogs. Today's writing exercise is like 7 or 8 parts. Take it one part at a time. Be ready to hit the pause button when I say end part blank. Okay? Part 1. Make a list of what I call first. First. Make a little list. First kiss, first time you held hands, first time you were embarrassed, first time that you met your spouse, first time your child spoke words, first time you went to school. Just make a list of all the various firsts that you have. End of part 1. Part 2. Look over that list and look for something kind of charged. Look for something a little mysterious, something that you maybe hadn't imagined writing down before this moment. Maybe you end up writing about the first cigarette you had, or maybe you write about the first time you betrayed one of your friends or your spouse. Something that's pretty charged here. And begin describing an instance from that time or that around that memory. So describing it closely with using sensory details to evoke complex emotion. And part 2. Part 3. Take that memory and turn it into a Kawata-style nightmare. So infuse that memory, distort the memory, change it, make it grotesque, make it serene, make it weird. So take that memory and infuse it, rewrite it, infusing it with dream logic. Dream logic. End of step 3. Step 4. Start thinking about what it is that you're all of a sudden writing about. For the most part, we don't sit down and say, I'm going to write about love and loss. I'm going to write about loneliness. We don't do that. We just start writing, and the themes and the meaning emerges through what we write about and what details we choose to reveal, what thoughts we reveal, things that we discover in our writing. So I want you to look over what you've read and try to make meaning of it. Identify a theme, an abstract word. Are you writing about loneliness? Are you writing about desire? Maybe you're writing about fathers, being a father or being a son to a father. Maybe you're writing about detachment or distance. And you probably are writing about 3 or 4 things, but just pick one of them and begin to essay, which is to say, attempt to understand that mind state or emotion, loss, detachment. How would you define it? What are its origins? What are its roots causes? How does it manifest? What are its impacts? So become a thinker. Become the essayist. End of part 4 or 5, wherever we are. Next part, the final part. If there is another person that has somehow surfaced in the memory or the dream or even the essay part. Pick out that person and write them a letter. That's right, write them a letter. Could be, you don't have to deliver it to them, but just start writing them a letter. This part is to sort of meld together some of that memory and some of that essay and some of that dream. Mostly just speak to this person. What do you have to say to them? What do you need to say to them? Why is that? What do you wish for them? What do you wonder about them? So we have memory, we have dream, we have essay, and we have a letter. 4 parts. I imagine you spending about 5 minutes per part. But, you know, you could just keep doing this. You could do this for 45 minutes to an hour. It's sort of however far you want to take it. As far as posting some of these snippets of exercise to your blogs, I think it would be so cool if you can figure this out, to maybe use SoundCloud or YouTube and post a snippet of you reading aloud your work and posting it to your blog. You know, I want to see your face. I want to hear your voice reading your work aloud. This is optional. You don't have to do this, but it'd be really awesome if you did that. All right, you guys. Happy writing. Oh, see if you can see Mr. G.